Good evening, good afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. I am the DOUG here for another video game review, and this time we're taking a look at WWE 13, the PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, Xbox 360, and the Atari 600. You should know one of those is not true. Alright, WWE 13 is a long line of games and is the sequel to WWE 12. Now, the game was released October 30th, 2012 here in the United States. The United Kingdom got it November 2nd. So there you go. So I can now this game focuses on the Attitude Era, replacing Road to WrestleMania. It did bring back Predator technology, adding a new audio system called WWE Live. And the game was supposed to be like in the second phase of an evolution in WWE games, and CM Punk is on the cover. Now let's talk about some of the let's talk about Expedition Mode. There were some new things added. The weight distribution system was fixed. Thank God for that. Predator Technology 2.0. And the homing system also tracks so that the homing system's a little better when it comes to tables and ladders. Sometimes. And this game also features for the first time OMG moments, which is you can either break somebody through the barrier, put them through the announce table, or if you have two fat guys, aka Mark Henry and Brodus Clay, you can break the damn ring. And I do like that feature. That was one of my favorite features. So there you go. Now as far as for the creative, a lot of things were brought back for the creative. You have the Creator Titantron, Creator Superstar, Create Threads, Create a Finisher. And it also brought back something we have not seen in a while, Creator Championship. But it differs from the Creator Championship mod from previous game in the series in that players cannot create original belts, but just customize existing ones. Yeah. But it's still cool, it's still fun to create your own belt to a certain extent. Now, of course, let's talk about the Attitude Era mode. The Attitude Era mode pretty much focuses on very few superstars. Pretty much commentating is Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross. And it's the only time you will hear Ross throughout the whole game is in the Attitude Era mode, because everything else is JR and Michael Cole. Now, through a season of 65 matches spread out over 2 years, you're pretty much allowed to play through a variety of storylines, and turn the player will switch superstars as the complete storyline, so you won't be the same star the whole time. And the chapters are as follows: The Rock, Steve Austin, Mick Foley, DX, Kane, The Undertaker, and Bret Hart. Now, of course, the titles are given as followed: Rise of DX, Austin 316, The Brothers of Destruction, The Great One, Mankind, and WrestleMania. In sync with the game's video package, so you actually get some videos. The player will not only go through every match in the Rock Austin feud, but will understand why the two fought against each other. Now, the Auto Script mode is the last thing, which is also another trophy. It focuses on the guys who weren't the main eventers, but did play a part in the Monday Night Wars. Godfather, Vader, Jericho, Edge, Christian, Lito, Trish, Eddie, and the Acolytes, APA. And now, of course, why is there Lito 2000, Jericho 99, and Edge, Christian? Because there are multiple fucking characters. A Universe mode comes back, and it is a season mode designed with the assistance from Paul Heyman. The mode allows for more, it's better than what it was last year. Unfortunately, only major shows are allowed to have belts, which I have 3. You can also create your own pay-per-view, which is nice, because I actually have done that a bit. And they're also able to choose which wrestlers are able to participate in the pay-per-view and what theme or match type it is, so that kind of helps if you want to do the Royal Rumble every fucking month. Now, as far as for downloadable content, there are 3. One of them's not out yet, but the first pack is the Attitude Era, which came out right when the game came out, I believe, which was Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty, Grandmaster Sexy, Gangrel, and Val Venus, as well as the Ascension Boost as well, which allows players to unlock all unlockable content straight away and change superstar abilities. Now, of course, if you did get the fan access like I did, you also got DDP and Goldust. Now, if you do not get the fan access, it would be $1 each for each superstar, so pretty much get the fan access. Would be my best bet. Now, the second pack that came out is the Superstar pack, which included Tensei, aka A-Train, Ryback, Drew McIntyre, Yoshitatsu, AJ Lee, and Natalia playable characters. Also a Championship pack, which include 10 championship belts from WWE, WCW, ECW, and the AWA. And I'm sure some of you are asking what the AWA is, and if you are, I pity you, because that was one of the best organizations back in the day. Also, there was a free attire for the Undertaker free of charge, so yay! And that pack was released December 4th. Now, last pack, you're welcome in 5 different languages. It's supposed to be coming out next year, as long as the zombie apocalypse doesn't happen. Kidding. And that would be Damien Shadow, Antonio, Jamie and Jey Uso, Brian Pillman, and Chainsaw Charlie. Layla will be the free character. Now, gameplay-wise, it's a great game. I love it. The controls are simple, gameplay's fun, and the glitches are back better than ever. But, you know, the glitches actually make me laugh. But let's get to the trophies, which, as you guys know, I do. Now, estimating how many they were wasn't that hard. Okay, there's about 42 offline ones which you can get easily, and there's 7 online ones, and we're going to talk about the online ones in a minute. But the offline ones are really not that hard. Pretty much you just got to do one playthrough of Attitude Era mode and one of Universe mode, pretty much. And you will need an online pass for this game if you want to platinum, and I can tell you that here right now. But some of these trophies are very easy, you shouldn't have a problem. Okay? Like Gold Standard on the WWE, ECW, and WCW Championship. Very easily done. If you need to know how to do it, just go to ps3trophies.org and look up the guide. Or have the strategy guide book at home. Now, of course, unfortunately, for every good, easy trophy, there are a few difficult ones, you know. But the only real ones you're going to have trouble with are the online ones as far as I am concerned. Let's get the 3 easy ones out of the way. Critic, pretty much review 5 or more user-created content items and community creations. That is easy as hell. You should get it done like that. Now, the next one may be a little bit more difficult. Your community creation content has been reviewed at least 5 times. Last year, I believe it was downloaded 5 times. This year, it's reviewed. Most people don't like the reviews, so you may want to have a boosting partner for that one or have a friend who has the game. Now, so as for the other online one that's easy, a fresh beginning, which is also a bronze trophy as well. Just play an online match. Easy as done. Now, of course, like I said, some of these are very easy. You know, before I get to the pain in the ass online ones. I know some people would probably be looking at the, I don't know, the I Quit match can be a little bit of a pain, but it's not that difficult. If you're having problems with that, you suck. One trophy that's very easy, you know, it sounds hard, win at least 20 matches on hard. It's not that hard, guys. All you need to do is go to My WWE Gameplay, Match Options, AI Difficulty, and change the AI difficulty to hard. The easiest way to do this is give your current wrestler one finisher, set the match type to a finisher match via Match Options, and then repeat till you have 20 wins. There's also another way, if you're trying to go for other trophies in the game, is set the AI difficulty to hardest in Legendary, because that's what I did just for kicks, so you can get ready for the Undertaker in Universe mode, which I'll explain, and have the AI reverse and shit down to suck. That's what I would do. Now, before I get to the hard online trophies, let's talk about the streak ends. Beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania with a custom Superstar Legend difficulty. Now, this trophy description is a little bit of a lie, okay? Because it has to be done doing Universe mode. So, you could either A, skip and go straight to WrestleMania and edit the match the Undertaker is in, then add infinite finishers to it, la 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 la. You could also combine this with the Money in the Bank trophies by winning Money in the Bank, cashing it in on the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Make sure to give him a award title beforehand. And remember, please, you gotta put the Legendary on or will not work. Now let's go to the online bullshit. And this is when you will lose your mind. Why? Because it is bullshit. So let's talk about it. Of course you have to get to achieve the ranking 5 online. We're not done yet, folks. That's one of the harder ones, and I will explain in a minute. Let's go talk about the other ones. Achieve the rank of 10 online. Yeah, that one sucks too. Win 10 ranked matches. and then of course achieve the maximum rank online. Now the problem with doing the 10 wins, and this is possibly glitched, you need 10 wins online. The problem is it would take some time as the online server sucks or glitches and freezes and whatever else you could think of, and it will be very tiresome. And it is very difficult to complete a match, never mind win one, okay? Because if it's a triple threat, you are 90% of the time will most likely be the odd man out, because it's either his buddy, or if they got a mic and you don't, they're probably talking to each other. So you're going to need a bit of luck and to find a decent session with connection and win the thing and try to. Now, of course, there is another glitch as well, and this is the King of the World, achieve the maximum online rank. Now, from what I've been told, this glitched for a lot of people due to an issue where your rank resets every time you quit the game. So keep that in mind. I don't know if that's still the case anymore. But for those of you who are not experiencing this problem, it is still the hardest trophy in the game, without a doubt the hardest. You need a massive 86... Let me just make sure I got this right. 860,000 percentage points to earn maximum rank legend. The online servers are awful and very laggy, which I just stated, which makes the trophy even harder to achieve. Luckily, you can create matches and boost these if you can do it correctly. Each win earns about 2,000 percentage points. For most matches, winning the Rumble gives you about 10,000 percentage points. However, this game mode takes up to 30 minutes in some cases. Now, if you want any tips, my best tips would be this. Make sure you put the correct strength about halfway, for connection. This increases your chance of getting a good connection and a good lobby. Also try match stipulations as triple threat ladder matches and steel cage matches. These can be ordered pretty quickly and award you decent percentage points. Don't give up, even though it will take forever to get this trophy. Now, I've always said I'm not a fan of online trophies, and I'm not. And unfortunately, WWE 13 will be a difficult platinum because of it. And with that being said, other than that, it is a great game. Controls are just the same. Universe mode's fun. The Attitude Era mode is fun, but it is the online that can be a bitch because of that. By the way, I would also recommend, as far as for the online, be careful as well. Some people will use turbo controllers, and if they have one, you will suck. Just because it's a bitch. Why? Because it sucks. There are move spammers as well. 100 overall seed and supercells, and those who hide to spam their taunts. So please keep that in mind. You will see a lot of spamming going on. It's very hard to get legitimate wins on this game. I can tell you that personally. That's why I didn't do the online ones last year. So that's why if you're going to do this, I would probably wait for a long time to do the online. Now, of course, with that being said, if you don't go online, you will have a fun time. If you go online, you're going to be pissed. So at the end of the day, I give the game a 4 out of 5. Very fun. You won't have too many complaints. It misses a 5 just because some of the glitches can be funny, other of the glitches can be a pain in the ass. As far as for platinuming, I give the difficulty a 3 out of 5. I give it an average mediumus. It's not too hard but not too easy, and it gets the 3 out of 5 because of the online bullshit. Now, of course, let me know what you think of WWE 13. Do you think I'm giving it a fair score of a 4 out of 5 for a game and 3 out of 5 for trophy difficulty? Let me know what you think. Now, of course, this is one of my many other video game reviews. I will be getting to more starting next week. Taking a little bit of a break after this, from videos. I'll be back next Tuesday, though. So until next Tuesday when I see you for football, this is the DOUG signing out.